What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over search engine marketing. So I'm going to give you a basic overview, and search engine marketing can also be abbreviated as SEM. So I'm going to do that throughout this video. So we'll get right into it. What is search engine marketing? So to give you the definition, my definition of it will be the process of creating paid advertising campaigns that appear in the search engine results of any search engine. So it doesn't really matter what search engine it is, but they're ads that appear in a search engine. So advertisers pay to target keywords. Now there's other targeting methods available, but basically you're targeting keywords based on their potential customers' search terms. So to go over an example, let's just say someone goes to Google and they do search engine marketing. They search for that directly into Google. So someone performs a search in a search engine. So what you're going to see here is advertisers are targeting search engine keywords so that their ads will appear in the search results. So these top three results right here are all paid placements in the Google search results. So essentially advertisers are trying to drive potential customers to their website so they can generate more revenue. So if I search this in here, maybe I'm just looking for an overview of search engine marketing, but maybe what I'm doing is looking for an agency. So you can see that these three different advertisements, these companies are trying to drive people to their website so that they can become new clients. Okay, so why use search engine marketing? So it's pretty basic. Honestly, advertisers can promote products and services to people as they search for them. So if you think about a television commercial, people aren't actively searching for a television commercial. People aren't actively searching for most of the advertisements that they see throughout the day. However, someone who goes to a search engine who is actively looking for something, if you're a business, you want to make sure that your business is front and center for those keywords. And some of the major benefits is that advertisers can track their success, control their budget, and grow their revenue. So if you're not seeing success in terms of return on investment, you can always turn off your advertisements and just trying to get more people to your website through SEO, through social media, and through other forms of marketing. Now, another example here, if someone goes to Google and searches plumbing services near me, you're going to see some advertisements up at the top here. So there's a lot of different ad formats, and Google is constantly releasing different ad formats. So I'll go over that in a little bit throughout the video, but you'll see right here, there's three different advertisements listed. All of these are plumbing services near me. So I'm in the Myrtle Beach area. So people can click through on any of these advertisements here, go to these websites, and it helps these companies drive new customers, and they're targeted customers who are actually searching their business. So they're searching for services or products that their businesses offer. So you want to make sure you're driving people to your website when people search for the services that you're offering. Okay, so next you might have a question, what's the difference between SEM and SEO? Isn't it just the same exact thing? And it isn't. SEM is paid advertising. SEO is organic listings that appear in the search results. So SEM is when advertisers pay for their website to appear on the search results pages. So any advertisement that you're seeing in Google or any other search engine, advertisers are paying for their listing to be shown there. SEO is when marketers optimize their website and their content to appear on the search results pages. Now, you can combine SEM and SEO by doing paid advertising, so you make sure you're in some of those top positions in the search results, and then also optimizing your website to make sure you're in the organic listings. So that's the best practice, and that's really what all businesses are trying to accomplish. It's not necessarily an easy thing to do, and sometimes you could be limited by budget or just your overall resources, but that's really the goal, is to make sure that you're driving that really targeted traffic to your website, because it's going to turn into conversions and it's going to turn into more revenue for your business. So to give you a quick example, we're going to come next. So this is a graphic here, and we're looking at a search for a farmhouse coffee table. On the left hand side is Google, on the right hand side is Bing. So you're going to see here, these up at the top are Google shopping ads. So these are actually targeted by the product descriptions for these individual coffee tables or any of the products you're seeing here. Now, Bing, Microsoft Advertising, they also have their own form of these advertisements, but they're just not shown in this individual search result. But you're going to see right here, there's 4 advertisements at the very top. And then as you come down here, there's a few organic listings. So Target and HeyNeedle.com were just on the first page of the search results, organic listings. They drive traffic to their website, and this traffic is free. Now, any of these ad clicks, the advertisers are going to have to pay for every single ad click to their website, whether it's a Google shopping ad or whether it's something right here like AshleyFurniture.com. Now you might see things like Wayfair listed right here, and then you also have Wayfair down here in the organic listings, and that's ultimately what you're trying to do. You can actually have Google Shopping ads, you can have Google search ads, and you can have your organic listings here, but it is a process to do, and it's not something that's necessarily very easy. So in the top portion, you're seeing SEM. These are advertisements. In this bottom portion, you're seeing SEO. Anytime you see a listing in a search engine results that doesn't have an ad next to it, for the most part means that it's SEO. If it has the ad next to it, it's SEM. So that's the major difference. SEM is paid, SEO is free. I mean, it does take a lot of work to rank high, but SEM, the clicks are free ultimately. Next, the simplified SEM process for an advertiser. So first, what you want to do is choose your channel. So that could be Google ads, it could be Microsoft advertising, it could be Amazon advertising, it could be eBay advertising, Pinterest ads. So I'll show some examples of ads in all those different channels, but that's really where you want to start. You want to estimate your monthly budget. Now, you might have to split your budget between multiple channels, but really what you want to do is make sure you have an idea of how much you want to spend per month. Even if you're just starting with a test budget, you can always change your budget. It's very easy to increase, decrease, or just stop your ads altogether when it comes to budgeting. Next, you want to make sure you're setting up your landing pages, so where you're actually going to be sending paid advertising traffic, SEM traffic. You want to make sure you're setting up conversion tracking so you can track the results. Every major SEM platform allows you to easily track which keywords are driving conversions, which landing pages are performing the best for you, which advertisements are performing the best for you, but you need to make sure you set up conversion tracking. You want to choose your targeting for a campaign. So for the most part, when it comes to SEM, you're targeting keywords. So you want to make sure you're targeting the key phrases that people are typing in to find your products and services. You want to create your advertisements, which are going to be based on the targeting you set. So you want to make sure your ads actually tie back to the keywords that you're targeting, and you want to make sure your ads are driving traffic to relevant landing pages. That's really the goal of a good SEM campaign, is to make sure you have everything very organized so people are seeing really relevant advertisements and landing pages for the things that they're searching for. Last but not least, you launch your campaign, you track results, and you optimize. So once you launch your campaign, that's just the very beginning. You need to track how everything is performing and then optimize as you go, expand your campaign when you need to, or limit your campaign just to make sure you're getting a positive return on investment. So next, I just want to go through some of the top search engines and some of the top advertising platforms. So these are some of the top search engines, especially in the United States, but Google.com is powered by Google Ads, YouTube.com also Google Ads, Bing.com is Microsoft Advertising, Amazon.com, Amazon Advertising, Yahoo.com. So they actually pull in from multiple sources, but their main source is Microsoft Advertising. You have Pinterest.com, a very large search engine as well, which is Pinterest ads, DuckDuckGo.com, Microsoft Advertising, and then eBay.com is eBay Advertising. Now, another top search engine, Ask.com, that's powered by Google Ads. So to go through some examples of all of these different search engines and the way advertisements look in them, we're going to go through each one individually pretty quickly here. So we'll start here in Google, and you've already seen this image, but Farmhouse Coffee Table, and you're seeing the advertisements at the top here. These are Google Shopping ads. Down here, you're seeing some more advertisements, Ashley Furniture and Etsy.com. So these are all search engine marketing ads in Google. Next is going to be YouTube. So these are actually powered by Google Ads as well. So a lot of times you'll see the same advertisements in YouTube that you see in Google. Now, when you search in YouTube, you get different types of advertisements. So sometimes you're going to get what's called a YouTube discovery ad, where there's actually a promoted video at the top here. But for this particular search result, you're seeing it's showing me just listings very similar to what you're seeing in Google.com. So if we go to Bing.com, again, you've already seen the search as well. So Bing Farmhouse Coffee Table, you can see some of these different advertisements here. Next, we come over to Amazon. So you might not think of Amazon as SEM or search engine marketing, but Amazon is a huge search engine. So when someone comes into Amazon, they search Farmhouse Coffee Table. We scroll down, you can see right here, sponsored. So it's a farmhouse style coffee table sponsored in the very first listing for my search term. And if we come over here and we just scroll over, you're seeing this ad based on the product's relevance to your search query. So that's why this advertisement is showing here. Next, Yahoo.com, Farmhouse Coffee Table. Now what you might find is you might see a lot of the same advertisements in Yahoo that you see in Bing. So if you see something like jostynmain.com, we come over to Yahoo, you're going to see the same exact advertisement here pretty much. Free shipping over $35 and free shipping over $35. Next, we're going to show Pinterest. So if we look at Pinterest ads, someone comes here, they search Farmhouse Coffee Table. You can see right here, promoted by Wayfair.com. So this is an advertisement. So you usually see really relevant ads in Pinterest based on the search queries that you type in. DuckDuckGo.com, so this is a growing search engine. See here, Farmhouse Coffee Table. This is powered by Microsoft Advertising. So we have some shopping ads at the top here, and then down here, Overstock, jostynmain.com, so some more advertisements here as well. eBay, again, you might not think of eBay as search engine marketing, but eBay is a huge search engine. Someone types in Farmhouse Coffee Table, 464 results. We scroll down, the second and third results both are sponsored. Same with this fourth result here. Fifth result, also sponsored. So you're getting a lot of sponsored results in these different search engines. And if you're not at this very top ranking, people going down to the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th results on a lot of these search engines, they just don't do it. So that's why it's important to do SEM to make sure you're getting these premium listings on these large search engines. So next is going to be ask.com. This will be last but not least. And again, you're seeing just more ads here. These are actually powered by Google Ads, and they're considered a Google search partner. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you're an e-commerce website, you should really be testing every single advertising platform that you can. Now, at the very least, what you should be doing is running Google ads. You should be running Microsoft advertising. And then you can also combine your shopping ads as well. So you're getting listings here. You can get listings here like Ashley Furniture does. Then you can also, you're going to have listings in DuckDuckGo.com. You're going to have listings in Ask.com. So you're going to make sure that people can easily find your website no matter where they're searching, as long as it's a relevant search for your products and services. So the last thing I'm going to go through in this video is just kind of how SEM works from the advertiser standpoint. So if we open, I'm going to come over here. Let's just say I want to drive traffic to my website, farmhousegoals.com, and I want to drive traffic to this Farmhouse Coffee Tables page. So we're going to continue with the same example. What we can do is we're coming over here to Google Ads, and you can see I have a campaign here created. Now, if this is getting a little bit confusing, try to make it as simple as possible. I have a campaign for Farmhouse Goals. It's a search campaign, so I'm targeting keywords. I have an ad group here, Farmhouse Coffee Tables, and you can see my keyword, Farmhouse Coffee Tables. This is considered a phrase match keyword. So anytime someone types in best Farmhouse Coffee Tables, Farmhouse Coffee Tables, Farmhouse Coffee Tables for sale, anything like that, it's going to trigger my advertisement. And you're going to see I've only driven one click here. The one click is from Google Search, getting a lot of impressions from search partners here, but getting no clicks. Not a big deal here. My click-through rate for Google Search is still strong. But if someone searches my keyword, they can see my advertisement. So they see my ad here, best Farmhouse Coffee Tables. They click on it. They're going to visit my website, and hopefully they purchase something from my website, and it's going to count back as a conversion in my Google Ads account. So that's kind of the basic of search engine optimization. That's really how it works, is you're targeting keywords, and when people type in keywords, your advertisements show, and you're able to track back the success of your campaign to each individual advertisement and every single click that you're driving. So that's search engine marketing. It's a process of creating paid advertising campaigns that appear in the search engine results. So the search engine results is every time someone performs a search in any search engine, your ad showing there is a form of SEM. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.